Well, as you can see, there doesn't appear to be anybody else here. This is because my camera didn't record the first 4 or 5 minutes, so I'm just, after I'd run and barcode scanned, I've just come back and I'm just going to run the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then you'll suddenly see the video will switch over to everyone else being there. So the course is an out and back course with a little loop in it. In fact, from where we started, you can see this is you start where I started, and this is where the finish is, just here. So when you come back, you don't come back quite the same full distance. They're just clearing away now, everyone's finished. So the course is out and back, all on tarmac paths. It's almost flat, but you do tend to feel that you're either going slightly up or slightly down on little bits of it. And today it was quite warm and windy as well. There was some good strong gusts of wind today. Some protection in this little bit just here where there's trees, but in other parts where it's a bit more exposed, there's a big field you go across. It was quite tough on the way back there. So as I said, obviously I'm just filming this after this first bit after the event. There are actually lots of people in front of me. It's not far now when we just come up here, and this is where we're just going to do a little loop. So they ask you to keep left, otherwise there will be there's about 270 people here today, over 300 at the first event the week before. We'll get really busy. So here there's just a slight little incline up just here, this little bit, just as you go over here. So that's you at the top of that little bit, and then you just go down just here. And now this is a little loop run, so we need to keep left because runners are going to be coming back the other way. It's only a short little loop, this as well. So this bit there, just a bit of an incline just coming up just here. We're just going to do a little loop around these few trees just here, so we're going to turn right just here and right again. And now we're just going down now and then to the left there.
Thank you.
And when we get here, this is where we started the loop. Coming across from the other side, we just go left here, and now we're back onto the out and back section. The path, you can see, is nice and wide. There's no problem. Just obviously at the start it can be busy, but in that little narrow section they ask you to stay single file if you can there. But there's no problem once you get here passing people at all. Lovely wide paths. And again, it's all nice and flat, this part. See the tree leaves blowing there above the branches. It's quite gusty wind today. As we come up here, we're going to go through this gap. That post was still there, so always be careful if there's a lot of people you're following. And then we're going on to this big field. You can feel the wind now as well. It's coming in from the side as well. I do feel like running into the wind. Hopefully another few seconds and my video should switch to, here we are, back into the run now. So one of the things about today from last week, it was only week 1, but the age category record for my age was about, I can't remember exactly now, maybe 21.5 minutes, something like that. So I'm hoping to beat that today as well. In fact, I'm hoping to go under 21 minutes today. Although the breeze is annoying, the breeze. You can feel it sort of when it gusts. You feel like you go stationary for a second.
I saw a race last night. Oh, what did you do?
And with this being an out and back, on the loop when I went on there, I could see everyone in front of me as well. It was nice. And also, it's just a friend from the running club there. Surprised none of us knew we were all coming here today. Yeah, on the out and back, hopefully once we get to the top we'll see the league runners coming past. Like I say, you can feel the wind on this bit. Hopefully once we get to these trees there'll be a bit more protection from the wind as well. But it's very warm today. The path's a little bit strange as well. You sort of going this way, you feel sometimes you're sort of going up, slightly upwards a little bit, only inches at a time, and then you feel like you're going down. It's a very misleading path in that sense that you think, oh great, this is going to be downhill all the way back, and to be honest it felt uphill on the way back for parts as well. But in general it's a flat course though, so it's good for a constant pace. Once we get onto this bit there, you can see the path's a little bit narrower now. The RD said obviously all the locals aren't quite used to yet, sort of 300 people coming for a run on a Saturday morning, so they asked us to take extra care. Obviously the shared paths. Nice in this bit now. I don't feel the wind. I feel like I set off at a fairly fast pace, but I don't feel I'm struggling too much at the moment. I think I can keep going at this pace. And obviously with that little loop we did, and also that the route back finishes maybe 50-60 metres, 100 metres short of where we started. It's obviously at the turning point, it's not going to be 2.5k, it's going to be just over that, maybe 2.8, something like that maybe. Just means the run back should seem a little bit quicker. Hopefully not too long now before we see the lead runners starting to come back. It's always a good sign on an out and back course. It means there's not much further to go.
Hold on.
There he is, front runner coming back. Oh, he looked fast, very fast. And it looks like he's got a big lead as well for anyone else. In second place. Also looking fast, but that lead guy did look to be really pushing the pace. I think he may be setting looking at the times from last week, the fastest times, I think he may be setting a new course record today. So I was thinking we're not far from the halfway turning point, but looking at the speed he was going, maybe we've got, and the gap between first, second and third, which we've not seen yet, there's still a distance to go. That's third, I can see more coming now. There's someone behind me as well, possibly coming past in a minute. Right, there we go. Young lad. There's the turning point coming up. And I think fancy turn, I was in 20th place I think at that point. I try to count it, but sometimes I lose count, trying to concentrate on other things. A friend from the running club there, another one just behind me.
I thought on the way out we were sort of gradually going uphill or flattish, but now we've turned round, apart from the first little bit you can tell you're going down. Almost feel that it's actually on the way back is it's more of an incline than a decline on the way back. I've seen all the people coming the other way. Met quite a few people that I know here this morning and spoke to them before the start. Starting to feel tired now. I think I put a bit of effort into the first off, expecting it to be downhill on the way back, and I can sort of feel the pressure now a little bit. To look out for my wife as well, who will be coming at some point, coming back from an injury, so she's not tends to set off and walk and then sets off jogging maybe for the half or just over half of it, something like that. Better not miss her on the way back. She doesn't really bother her about parkrun. She does 2, 3, 5Ks a week, and she will come to parkrun like this weekend where we were staying away for the weekend in Scarborough. She'll come to them there. So I think this is her 61st parkrun that she's done, and something like nearly all the countries in Europe and America and Canada as well. She's not done many parkruns, but when we go away, another runner from Dagenham Harry's, our running club there, Neil, running the other way. He looked to be having a good run today. Looks lovely as well today with the sunlight coming through the trees. Can't really feel the wind at this point as well, which is nice, but I'm expecting it to be behind us on the way back when we get out into the open, because it felt like we were into the wind for the first half. Like I said as well earlier, I'm hoping to get the 60-64 record today, unless there's someone in front of me, of course, that's my age grade. I won't know that until the results come out, but it should be a comfortable run to do today. But like I say, there could be someone else in my age grade here today as well, who's in front of me, who didn't come last week and doing a bit of touring. I feel like I'm starting to struggle a little bit now, as if what was supposed to be slightly downhill is now slightly uphill. It's the smallest of small gradients as well. I'm not talking anything major. This is a flat course really. Lots of people with pushchairs today as well. I can't believe how many I've seen. Probably more than I've ever seen at a parkrun before. See the trees now blowing as we're getting a little bit more out. Not quite so much protection. I can start to feel the wind, and we're definitely going into the wind on the way back. Some occasional strong gusts. feel the wind now. We're out in the open just here. So nice that Parkrun's eventually come to Scarborough as well. The team, like I said on the start of the video, worked so hard. There's my wife going the other way. Yeah, they worked so hard to set a Parkrun up here. I'm sure people could have easily just given in and said it's just not going to happen. There's too many hurdles to jump over, but they've stuck with it, and it's really nice. We come to Scarborough probably once a month, so it would be nice occasionally to come back and do this Parkrun when we're here. I'm really struggling now. This feels really hard across this field. He's running into the wind. The breeze is nice for cooling, but every now and again it just seems to pick up, and I feel like I'm going to be stationary. I feel like I'm losing a bit of speed going across this field. It looks to go on forever as well. The tail walker's just going the other way, so that's a good sign. Not sure how far we've gone, but I think we're coming up to around 4 kilometres. I think once we get off to the end of this field, we'll be well past 4 kilometres then. Maybe only half a kilometre to go. So at this point I'm starting to thinking, shall I look behind to see if there's anyone close behind? Are they catching me up? But I'm sure they're finding it equally as tough into the wind going this direction. At least once we get off the field it's not too far then, because we don't do the loop on the way back. Can't remember what they call it now. Twizzle in the middle, swizzle in the middle, something like that is the name that they've given it. The runner's in front as well. I think it's the second lady was just in front of me. Sort of, I was catching her up on the first half, but slowly she's just disappeared off into the distance. It's lovely smooth tarmac paths here though as well. Really nice to run on. It was just on the first little bit there were a few places just where you could see a tree root growing across the path had pushed the path up a little bit, but that was only maybe 2 or 3 places, that's all. Getting lots of sudden gusts of wind as well. Really feel like they slow me down when you go into the gust. You can see at the side all the plants blowing in the wind. Can't get to the end of this field quick enough, and then it's not too far. That was it. I was just looking back to see. There is someone behind me, but looks to be far enough away not to be a problem at the moment. And as we get close to the finish I can almost pick my pace up a little bit. So we are just about at the end of the field now. Once we go through this little gate. And again, like I said, when I come the other way, if you're with someone, just watch out, because there is that post in the middle. The breeze doesn't feel quite so bad now. It's just this little stretch here to where we go under the road, and then it's probably 200 metres to the finish, 300 metres to the finish, that's all. Still getting a few gusts of wind on this little bit just here. It's just a little bit exposed. I was finding it really tough across that field, but now we've come off the field, and as we go under this bridge I know it's not far to go. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. Still exhausted. As we go through here, just go over to the left. Plenty of marshals here pointing us where to go, and another marshal here.
Thank you.
Really nice, and this is it now, maybe 150, 200 metres. Quick check to see if someone's there. There is someone. He's a little bit closer, but pick up my pace, look at my watch to see what sort of time. Now I've looked at my watch, I'm just trying to count the seconds in my head just to see and I should be thinking where it was when I did a warm-up jog up here. I should be under 21 minutes this week. That's good. I was trying to get the age grade record, so I should be well within it now. Just depends if someone in front is in my same age group as me. Quick check back, and someone is there. I'm just going to pick my pace up now, just push on a little bit, just make sure they don't think they can catch me. Quick check. Yeah, they're close, but they're not going to catch me up now. They're just coming in probably 2-3 seconds behind me, that's all. Here we go, into the finish funnel, and that's it. And a token 20th place and 20 minutes 46. That was hard work today. I was hoping to be a little bit quicker than that, but you can't run fast every day. As you can see, the barcode scanner's right at the end just there.